Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Not sure how good the audio quality is going to be on this video because as you can see, I'm on Tier Maker. I'm going to be ranking every single of these Ninjago seasons. I attempted to do this on my tablet, but unfortunately, Tier Maker was being a little slow and it crashed basically. So I'm using a scroll Chromebook and I'm using my tablet to record, so that's why the quality is probably absolutely potato. But anyways, before we get started, if you do enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I want to hit 100 subs by the end of the year. Also, this video is my own opinion, so there are going to be rankings on this list that you're not going to agree with, most likely. So please, don't hate me in the comment section. I know there's that one kid waiting to say, oh, well, this season's so bad, why'd you rank it that high, like, blah, blah, blah. I know you're there, I know you're waiting. I know you're waiting to hit that comment button. So, anyways, let's get started with, we have the pilot season. The first ever piece of Ninjago media we ever got. Also, this is kind of full, we got introduced, like, the four main characters, Kai, Jay, Cole, and Zane, and Wu, of course, Garmadon. Samurai Kai was a kind of a terrible villain, in my opinion. Oh yeah, season has one of my favorite Jay moments where he says, oh yeah, we're Seven Girl, is she hot? So that obviously puts it in the S tier. Season 1, Rise of the Snakes. A tier season. This is an A tier season. First season was good. Pythor was a fun villain. This is where we got introduced to Lloyd Garmadon, who was a bit of a pain in the butt at the beginning, but he kind of became okay during the end when he kind of used the Green Ninja. Yeah, A tier season, good, pretty good. Season 2, S tier. This is where we kind of get more with Lloyd becoming the Green Ninja, and then he finds out he's supposed to be the ultimate Spinjitzu master or whatever, something like that, or maybe that was in season 3. Can't remember, it's been a while since I watched like the first few seasons. But this is where we got introduced to the Overlord, which was a really cool villain. I like when he possesses Groundline, he like transforms into that giant dragon at the end. That was fun. Well, he gets his golden powers. Really cool season. Season 3. Didn't really care for season 3, so I'm gonna put in a C tier. Not gonna explain why I didn't like the season. It was just a pretty lame season in my opinion. Only had a few episodes. Season 4. A tier season. Tournament of Villains was a fun season. Really liked all the different masters kind of competing against each other. Some really cool and unique ones, like Meta was cool. Mind, even though technically Mind, I don't know why they call it elements, because Mind's like things like Mind, nature. Well, I guess nature is considered an element, but like Mind, Form, Speed, those really aren't elements, but they're called elemental powers. But don't ask me why they wouldn't decide to call that elemental powers. It's technically not. Chen was a fun villain, kind of crazy, a bit messed up in head. Basically, his motivation, he wanted to steal that elemental powers. That's why he held the competition first place. But he wanted to steal them because he wanted to turn himself into snakes. Season 5, one of my favorite seasons. We got the Ghosts, who are really cool villains. I like Ghosts, kind of spooky. Mara was a cool villain, bit of a sad, tragic backstory. Basically, he wanted to prove himself to the first Ozo. He was Sensei Wu's first pupil, too, which was interesting. Wu thought he could have been the Green Ninja, but that turned out false, and Mara wanted to kind of prove that he could be when he went on a little adventure, kind of got into some dangers. Wu had to save him a couple times, and he ultimately failed and ended up in the Departed Realm where he kind of, turned bad, and he came back possessed Lloyd. He wanted to bring the curse realm to like Ninjago to Preeminent, which Preeminent was kind of mid. Alright, moving on to Season 7, D tier. I didn't like season 6. I always get that mixed up for some reason. Yeah, I'm not a Ninjago fan. I get the seasons mixed up. Don't say anything about that in the comment section. Season 7, Hands of Time was good. B tier. Acrox and Acrox are fun villains. I would love to see them return sometime. Although time travel, I like the idea of having time travel in Ninjago. I just don't really feel like it was kind of done that good. We also get introduced to Kanye's parents were kind of crazy because blamed on being traitors, and he eventually kind of finally decided to become allies. And yeah, Crux and Kronks, really good villains. The use of time travel was a bit, it wasn't that great, but I hope they return in the future. Sons of Jarmanon, easy S tier. I love this season. Another one of my favorite seasons. Um, it also kind of got like a newer style. It was the same animation too, but the style looks a little different. Looks more fresh and bright. Yeah, we got the Sons of Garmin biker gang, and this is where we get introduced to Harumi. Harumi, sorry. Ugh. Man, yeah, I don't like Harumi as a character. Yeah, basically she kind of manipulated Lloyd into helping her find the Oni mask, where she ultimately wanted to resurrect Garmadon, which was good to see Garmadon back, but kind of evil. Lloyd thought he can change his father, and that ultimately failed, and the ninja got stuck in the first realm, the realm of Oni and dragons. Alright, where's Haunted was okay. I'm gonna give it B tier. I feel like the Iron Baron was a kind of a terrible villain, and he kind of had a bit of a mess. Kind of guess you could say gruesome death, where he got burnt alive from the molten, burnt basically. The firstborn dragon kind of spit his little fire on him, and he became solid statue of magma and stuff. That was kind of okay. Death. But yeah, the only good. Actually, I take that back. A tier season, because this is Harumi's season where Harumi dies. Ha ha ha. So I'm actually gonna put that in A tier just for that moment. Yeah, no, messed up. Anyways, moving on to March of the Oni. C tier, mainly due to the fact that the Oni were kind of underwhelming. I feel like they should have done more of the Oni, as they're supposed to be the ultimate beings of destruction. I feel like they weren't used that well. Really, they didn't do too much destruction. They just turned everything to darkness, and their weird darkness shadow cloud just froze everyone as statues. That was kind of lame. They should have done more of that. Season 11. This is going to be a controversial one, guys, so hold on to your seatbelts, because this is going to be very controversial. I'm going to put this at B tier. The first half of the Fire Chapter was okay. Asphere, I feel like, is kind of another underrated villain. She gets hated a lot, but the way they kind of utilize her and her motivation was, I understand she wanted revenge on Wu, but the character, they should have done more with the character. Whoa, what just happened? Ice Chapter was great. This is another instance where we got one of the ninja as the bad guy. We had Zane, who became the Ice Chapter. It was kind of corrupted. That was really cool. Wish we could got to see more of the Ice Emperor in the later seasons, but unfortunately that was not the case. Although you could say crystallize, we had the absolute turn of the Ice Emperor, but that was just Zane's cloaking device malfunction. He kind of transformed the Ice Emperor, but he wasn't really evil. So yeah. B tier season, Ice Emperor was a good villain, Asphere really wasn't. Oh god. Oh man, I gotta take a moment. Day after Friday, I'm gonna get so much hate for this. I'm gonna put this at a B tier. I know a lot of people in the Ninjago community hate Day Department. I personally like it. I feel like, I don't know why people hate it. Maybe it's just, it wasn't really a season, it's just a TV special. I mean, it is canon to the show. We got to see how kind of Cole became turned back from this ghost from the human form. Sensei Yang, I feel like just like with Asphere and the Oni, they should have done more of him. I feel like they should have made him a villain for a season. Maybe they should have done him. They could have thrown him had Marl be villain for the first half of season 5, and have Yang come in and kind of be a villain for the second half. I feel like that would have been really cool. And then Marl again, kind of how Marl became good at the end. He should have turned good towards the middle of the season, and have Yang come in and be the ultimate villain. I feel like that would have been a more interesting thing to happen. But anyways, wait a minute. Hold up, what season did... Wait, that was 11. Okay, season 12, Prime Empire. Prime Empire is very underrated. I love the video game aspect of it. They got tribes inside the video game, and of course I love video games, so I'm gonna kind of rank that higher. Unagami, just like a lot of these other villains, he was kind of underused, I guess, underwhelming villain. The final battle in this season was pretty good. Had the mecha dragons and stuff like that. And good season. Although I wish there were more references to video games in this season. I mean, there could have been. I just missed it. But yeah, A tier season. I'm gonna put it just above season 1, in between season 9. But yeah, moving on to season 13. S tier season, Master Mountain. Love Cole. This season focused on Cole a lot. We also got introduced to Vanya, who's another great character. Better than Harumi, of course. She kind of like had feelings for Cole, but she didn't like manipulate him and try to kill him and bring back his dead father. Wait, Cole's father? Wait, Cole's father? No, Cole's father is still alive. But yeah, we got his backstory of his mom who like died and stuff. That was actually really sad. And Skull Sorcerer was a really fun villain. Loved him. I'm glad we got to see more of him crystallized. But yeah, S tier season. Island. D tier. You already know the reasons. Seabound. S tier. Season was a good season. We got to focus on Nia and her powers. So she powers like crazy, and now she was kind of like her powers were actually stolen from Rojira. And Rojira was a really cool villain. Well, she was like the main villain, Kalmar was the main villain, but Rojira was kind of like the Great Devourer, I guess you could say. With Rojira and Kalmar was like the Pythor of this season, and Rojira was like the Great Devourer of this season, where he resurrected her. Rojira was kind of a terrifying villain. She fled Ninjago, then ultimately Nia sacrificed herself by merging with her powers, become one with the sea, and saving Ninjago. The ending was really sad. Crystallized. Here's the thing. Crystallized was a good season, but I feel like if you see my video where I kind of complain about the ending, you would know kind of like this was a good season, but I feel like the last few episodes were just kind of felt rushed in the ending. There's a lot of things about the ending that I would change. So for that, I would ultimately put this like before like I watched the last few episodes. I would say this was an S tier season, but because of the last few episodes, I'm gonna put this at an A tier. But there we go. There is my entire ranking of all the Ninjago seasons plus Day of the Departed. Anyways, guys, yeah, like I said, this is my own opinion. Feel free to kind of like let me know what season you like. Let me know in the comment section what are your top 3 favorite seasons. But anyways, I think that's it for today's video. But if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more rankings like this on Tier Maker, let me know in the comment section what should I rank next. Anyways, that's probably going to be it for today's video. Like and subscribe. I want to hit 100 subs in a year. Have a great day. Peace out.